OCEC came to be against a background of an emerging new discipline, profession, practice. We're not quite sure what it is. But I do want to talk to you a little bit about those emerging trends. The first thing is, and I think anyone who has heard anything about coaching knows that there's been explosive growth in this practice over the last 2 decades. In fact, the International Coaching Federation, which began in 1995 as a sort of trade organization for coaches of all kinds, not just executive coaches, had 1,500 members at that time and now have 16,000. A recent article in Harvard Business Review estimates that there are 29,000 executive coaches worldwide. It's an approximately $2 billion industry. We think we need a program that isn't going to be simply about coaching, but a program that has people do coaching. And by the way, it should also be consulting. Integrated curriculum means that it's experiential, it's theoretical, and it's practical, and one course actually relies on the previous.
I come from a communications background and a master's degree in education with a focus on how people learn in alternative environments to the classroom, which has a lot of meaning for what I'm doing currently. I've worked in nonprofit organizations in management and leadership for a long career, and was currently working as the executive vice president for a healthcare foundation in New Jersey. What really appealed to me is that it was experiential, and I felt that at this time in my life that this was something that would really help me to grow as a human being and to be able to participate in people's lives in meaningful ways and helping them to grow.
I worked in the aerospace business for 45 years, and because I was crazy about airplanes, worked for Boeing. And my life goals, I've always wanted to figure out the meaning of life, and when I hit that cohort, it was like hitting a brick wall. The cohort was 5 days. We'd be up at 7, breakfast at 8, start at 9. And at one point, there was a design in there that was very, very intensive. And I came into that cohort, into that, what do you call that thing? The
5 day.
5 day, with an attitude. And when you're living with people, you're literally living with them, they get to know you. And some of the designs that you referred to, just people opened up. And people opened up to me. And it was an incredible learning.
Structure is going to fit into my life. It's 1 weekend a month. I can do 1 weekend. What also appealed to me was that it was a cohort. It was going to be a community of students. And I have a lot on my plate, and I knew that having a consistent footprint around me, having 12 people in lockstep through the process was going to sustain my momentum. I wanted a community. I didn't want to be a random student coming in and out of class. To me, I needed to have some consistent interaction. The linchpin for me was Ruth's Theories and Models class. That is where the light bulb went off. And it was my foundation and continues to be my foundation as I layer knowledge, layer skill, and layer experience. So let me talk a little bit about the cohort. So there are 12 of us. You know, we've been together since August of 2008, and we know 2009, and we know each other inside and out. We have a great deal of trust and respect. However, it's not like we're all sitting around singing Kumbaya. There has been conflict. There has been disagreement. You know, there has been a lot of push and pull. And at times, you're thinking, you know, this is too much. Like, this experience is too intense. I just want to go sit in class and be lectured at. However, this program doesn't allow you to do this. And I have to say that some of the people who have taught me the most are the people with whom I disagree. It really is a unique learning community, and I can't say enough about it.